Hello, welcome to Math for Thursday, May 14. It's the middle of May already. How can that be? You can see by the title of today's lesson that it is an outdoor geometry scavenger hunt. That is the whole assignment. You get to go outdoors and do what we're calling a geometry scavenger hunt. Now, when you're measuring things today, you may need a meter stick. And you might be saying, oh, Mrs. Smith, this is not going to work because we don't have a meter stick in my house. That's okay. Because you can be super creative. You know that a meter stick is a little bit longer than a yardstick. You might have one of those. You also know that a meter stick, since it's a little bit longer than a yardstick, you could make one with sticks that you find in your yard. That's actually one of the jobs to do. And once you make a stick or you join sticks together in something that's about a meter, you can go ahead and use that for all of your other measuring that you do today. This is what our outdoor at-home math scavenger hunt paper looks like. And today is one day that you will want to print out your math paper. So ask your parents, maybe you know how to do it yourself, go ahead and print these pages off. I believe it's 3 pages. Take the pages with you outside with a pen or a pencil. You might want to use some sort of a clipboard. Just make do with whatever you have. And you are going to work through all of these different things to look for and to measure. For example, number 1, you're going to use a timer. Oh no, I don't have a timer. Oh, but I think you probably have something that has a timer on it, like somebody's phone. You can use the timer feature. You may have a portable kitchen timer that you use, maybe one you use for piano lessons or practicing your orchestra instrument. Get creative to use a timer and see how many times you could jump rope in 1 minute. Once you know that number, you would have to try to figure out and actually do some math and think, well, then how many times, if I kept jumping at that rate, would I jump in 15 minutes or 30 or 45 or 60? And you may do all of your work somewhere on this paper or on the back of the paper. Number 2 says to use tape and sticks that you can find to make a meter stick or something about that long. And as you go through each of these activities, sometimes you're using sidewalk chalk. Sometimes you're practicing, I'll go up here, you're practicing moving the decimal to go from meters to kilometers. Do you remember how to do that? Oh, do what you can. See how it goes. On number 7, you have to measure the circumference of 3 tree trunks. A circumference is the distance around a circle. And so you may need to use a tape measure, measuring tape that you use in building or in sewing, or maybe you're going to have to use a piece of string or yarn and then measure that with the meter stick that you made out of sticks from your yard. Be super creative. This asks you to get a drink bottle and see how many milliliters it holds. This is seeing how many meters of fencing you would need to go from one side of your driveway to the other. That's just from the left side to the right side, the short way. Here's some extra workspace. You can always use the back of your paper. And the last thing I ask you to do is kind of fun. Grab an old crayon. Use the side of the crayon, take the wrapper off, and go ahead and do some different texture rubbings. The texture of your driveway compared to the texture of your front steps, maybe some trees or shrubs, maybe the deck. Get creative and see what kind of different textures you can have, and you can label each space. There is not a way for you to show this to me. I do not need you to take pictures of it and upload it and send it to me. This is a day that as 5th graders, we are going to trust you that you're going to print this off. You're going to have fun with this outside practicing some of the things we've done in our most recent math unit. Do as many of the questions as you can. Get those siblings involved with you, maybe the whole family. I hope that it's a fun way to do math today and gets you outside. Have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.